Climaxing his tour of the Big Four capitals, the Secretary General of the United Nations, Trygve Halvdan LIE, called on President Truman. Mr. Lee had visited Moscow seeking Russia's return to full participation in the UN. The key issue has been the seating of Chinese communists in the World Organization. Present at today's meeting, Secretary of State Dean Acheson has said the United States would not use the veto to block Red China's admission. However, when 2 days later at the Library of Congress, Mr. Acheson goes before a joint session of Congress to report on the recent London meetings of the Atlantic Pact nations, the conviction is that the administration believes the greatest hope remains in organizing the non-communist world to support the principles of the United Nations.
We have all long hoped that the nations would cooperate for peace through the United Nations. The attitude of the Soviet Union has delayed the fulfillment of this hope, but it has not caused us, on our part, to slacken our efforts. It has made it necessary for us, in harmony with the Charter, to use means which are supplementary, but not rival, to the United Nations. The North Atlantic Treaty, like the Rio Pact, is one of these means.
Emphasizing the principle of balanced collective forces, Secretary Acheson also makes this pertinent comment.
First of all, it should be made plain that there was nothing which any of the foreign ministers, not any one of the 12 foreign ministers, had to say which indicated that there is any immediate threat of war. The concept of the free community is one which can bring peace and prosperity to the world. Individually, no one of these countries, including the United States, has the strength, even if it had the desire, to determine the course of the future. Together, this community has the human and material resources, the skills, the initiative, the tradition, and the devotion of free men. And it also has a dynamic idea which can give us confidence that the future belongs to freedom. In our unity, there is strength, and in our strength, there is the foundation of peace. Thank you very much.